Hi, my name is Alex Hong. I'm the executive chef and owner of Sorrel restaurant in San Francisco. Let me do that one more time. Well, I've been cooking since high school, so I've been basically cooking for 15 years. I got into food kind of two different ways. One was from my aunt and uncle who were organic farmers in Missouri. For them to bring all this amazing produce and cook something that's totally different was kind of a changing point. But I do have to say the first kind of interest in cooking was just kind of finding a summer job in high school. I got hired at kind of this kind of old school steakhouse, and I worked there for 4 years, really kind of falling in love with cooking and working a couple different stations and deciding that I wanted to go to culinary school after that. So a typical day-to-day for me in this restaurant is kind of coming in. I come in kind of around 10:30 to 11, and we all kind of meet as like a management team. There's 4 of us. There's the chef de cuisine, the executive sous chef, the sous chef, and the pastry chef. And every day we meet back here and just go over the menu, go over things that happened last night and things that we can improve on and new dishes coming up and events and all that stuff. The CDC, chef de cuisine, starts all the butchery. Executive sous kind of go through the morning prep list and manage the prep cooks, and the pastry chef starts his prep list. At 2 o'clock, the line cooks come in, and we have another meeting. Kind of just going over the night, the cover counts, the big pushes. Family meal is at 3:40, and then everyone's back at 4:15, and then we open at 5. So to be an executive chef, you need to put in your dues, you need to put in your time. This could take, anywhere from like 5 to 10 years, to kind of depending on your skill level. You start washing dishes. So then you move to garde manger, learning kind of all of the hot and cold apps and crudos and all that type of stuff. Once you put in your time there and take away as much as you can, you'll move to pasta station. And then after pasta station, you'll move into pasta production, where you're learning really how to make all these pastas with your hand. After that is meat entremet, and you're working very, very close with the protein cook. So once you master that, you move to protein station. And protein station is kind of like the head of the line. And you're basically, you're doing some butchery, and you're also, you're cooking the proteins, and that it's very, very important that you have the right skill level. So after being protein station, you kind of graduate to what's called a tournant. And a tournant basically works kind of any station if someone calls out sick, or just helping other station if they're in the weeds or whatnot. After tournant comes sous chef, which is like making all the stocks and the sauces and the braises and all that stuff. And the executive sous chef has just a little bit more responsibilities, does more ordering, and just kind of like make sure that the whole team is ready and set up on time every day. And then the chef de cuisine, he's kind of like my second-hand man, and also does a lot of like the creativity parts of the restaurant, and helps out with like food cost and inventory and all that stuff. My advice for a teenager would be go to your local favorite restaurant, ask to stage, which is kind of like a trial. That's your college. You're taking as much information as possible, but you're also working these long days, 12 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and it's draining on your body and your love life and your friends and family and all that stuff. But it's super gratifying. So go in there and do a couple day stage and see if you really like it, if you really like the atmosphere. If you're still wanting to do this as your career, then I would keep on challenging yourself and work for a better person and a better person and a better person, and absorb as much knowledge as you can. I think it takes a certain period of time and repetition to really master a craft. It's a giant trial and error period, and I can't tell you how many dishes I've made for my family that are just unedible, and still, I'm still learning new stuff every single day.